Greetings, cyberdogs and citizens of the interwebs. This is ReNDoG coming at you from a very sweet bamboo biome in another episode of Modern Minecraft from the FoolCraft server. We're kicking things off today, guys, with a little bit of exploration. I've been flying around the server looking for some cool jazz, and I stumbled across this amazing bamboo forest. Isn't it awesome? It reminds me of Survival Stories 3, for those of you guys who watched that series. I believe that Iskall set up a base in a biome very similar to this. It was so freaking awesome. Check this out, though. On the very edge of this bamboo biome is a huge village. Nice. And also, check this out. All of the paths of the village sort of crisscross throughout this little lake over here. I think that's kind of cool. Shall we kick off today's episode with a little bit of village pillaging? I think that's a great idea, man. Let's go see if we can find ourselves anything interesting in this village. Looks kind of awesome. Today, guys, we got lots of stuff to do, by the way. We're not just going to be running around aimlessly. We're going to be working a little bit on the base before heading over to the City of Maybe to start work on the new ReNDoG Emporium foundations. I was just distracted by this stupid cow. Hi, what's happening? I'll put you out of your misery, dude. You don't have to bob up and down for eternity, man. I know that's kind of painful. What you looking at, son? Ooh, hello there, Jalissa the Toolsmith. Nice face. What is going on here, man? Jeez, there's villagers up in here. That's awesome. Wow. Okay, there's lots of villagers in here. They've all got individual names. That's kind of cool. Oh, the sun is going down. So we should probably sleep before something bad happens. Yeah, all the villagers scurrying to their places. Oh, hello there, Randy the God and Julian the God. That's sweet. Are these guards going to defend the village? That's kind of awesome. Maybe we should just let the night settle in and see if some sort of an undead infestation comes in. It looks like this village is pretty well protected. Is there anything to collect around here? Any chests or anything like that? I don't think so. Wow. Hi. What's happening? Oh, hello there, Daniel. Is that a Danielle? Daniel. Danielle the cleric. Looking kind of clericy. Looking kind of beautiful. Oh, I think in FoolCraft you can actually marry mobs, as far as I can remember. Oh, man. That's kind of cool. Hang on. Let me have a little chat over here with Danielle. Hi. What's happening, Danielle? Can we interact? Oh, look at this. Flirt. Kiss. Let's just go straight to the kiss. Let's not mess around over here. You call that a kiss? Jeez. Is she leaking? What's going on here, man? Is something... that was the sloppiest kiss ever, Danielle. Let's try again. Ash kisses better than you. Who's Ash? Where's Ash? If I find Ash, I'm gonna slay him. Because I'm the only one for you, Daniela. I mean, Danielle. It's a freaking boy's name for a girl. That's kind of weird. Anyway, this village is pretty sweet. Not much to pillage around here, though, unfortunately. No blacksmith or anything like that. Just a couple of buildings around the place. Kind of cool, though. I was hoping to find, like, some unique item that we could sell in the Emporium, but it doesn't look like there's anything too fancy in here. I wonder if these villagers actually trade, like, interesting stuff. Shall we try do a little bit of trading? Let's hop into this little building. Hi. Hi. There. I don't mean to interrupt whatever's going down in here. Stuart, what's happening there, brother? Robin, hi. What do you have to trade? Some pumpkins for emeralds and some emeralds for pumpkin pie. Okay. That's kind of redundant over there, Robin. So, wait, let me get this straight. You want pumpkins for emeralds so that you can make pumpkin pie and sell the pumpkin pie back for emeralds. I suppose she's a business lady, trying to make a little bit of cash. Trying to make some emeralds. Oh, man. Kind of cool village, though. Ooh, a chance cube. Let's crank it. Let's see what happens. Oh, that looks kind of cool. What's that? A Giga Breaker, efficiency 10, fortune 3. Nice. That's kind of awesome. Oh, hello there. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Check this out, guys. Hello, skeleton. Do you mind? Get freaking eviscerated. There is a dungeon over here. Oh, this is fantastic. Has this dungeon been explored? That's the main question. Skeleton, I am busy looking at stuff. Get out of my face. this is looking kind of good. I don't see any torches over here, which generally means that no fools have been down here. Oh, this is fantastic, guys. This is going to be another dungeon for us to pillage to get items for the Emporium. Nothing in the village itself, but this dungeon is sure to hold some tasty treats for us. You know what, man? Let's set a little bit of a waypoint over here. Where is this dungeon exactly? Over here. Okay, this is going to be the dungeon. It's going to be the dungeon of freaking no. Sweet. I'll probably pillage this dungeon off camera though, guys, because I don't think my heart has another session of dungeon pillaging on camera. The last time we did it, it was pretty intense. So I'll probably take that one out by myself. Sorry, guys. It's freaking scary going into those things, okay? Anyway, kind of sweet village. Very sweet dungeon right next to the village. That's the best thing. But we got work to do around here, guys. Let's get back to the base and start placing down some freaking blocks, baby. It's modded Minecraft time. Oh, there's a skeleton and a zombie. Don't worry, guys. I'll save you. Get wrecked. Hey, freaking Danielle, are you watching? Are you watching? I saved the village. Oh, there's more. Hang on. Watch this, Danielle. Like a freaking mouse. Get wrecked, zombies. Nice. Welcome back, everyone, to our human colony base here on the FoolCraft server. Starting to look pretty damn fancy around here, man. Last time we were together, if you guys can remember, because it was about a week ago or so now, we were working on fixing up our storage system here in our base. And man, it's starting to look really, really cool. The idea was to set up a whole bunch of disk drives down the center of this platform. And today I want to kick things off for this episode in getting some of this infrastructure up. Now, we're not going to be able to fill all of these disk drives with storage disks, but over time, as we start to collect more items, I guess we can start plugging more disks into this place. Now, I want to spend a little bit of time working on this particular section of our base, this sort of central bit. I suppose this is going to be the absolute dead center of the base, and coming off each of the sides of the base is going to be these different passageways that are going to be leading into different facilities. I guess that's the idea. I mean, I haven't really planned out the base that much, but I'm starting to try and figure out exactly what the base is going to look like in the long term. I did a little bit of work over here, as you guys can see, on finishing off the walls of the slime generator room, but I gotta be honest with you, I'm not mad about it. I don't think it turned out that cool. I think we can actually find a more interesting way to make the external side of the base look a little bit more human colony-like, and I kind of want to try use some architecture blocks for that, some rounded corners or even some diagonal corners or something like that, right, to try and get things up and cooking around here. But yeah, let's get all of these disk drives installed, and then we can actually see what they look like. I mean, as you can see, guys, I think they look really, really cool if we have a look at it from this side. Look at that, man. That looks so sweet. If you can imagine a whole bunch of little storage disks plugged into them, like this one over here, right? It's going to look so awesome. And maybe we can get some nice lighting and stuff in there and try get some walls up. Now, speaking of walls, I kind of underestimated the size of the space that we're working with in here. I don't know exactly how we're going to get walls in here, but if, for example, we were to make the walls solid blocks like this, I kind of feel like there's not enough room inside of the facility itself or inside of the disk drive room to walk around. So I don't know. I've been thinking about trying to maybe make some walls out of chisel and bits to try and give us a little bit more space around here. We also need to get the walls up of these corridors, which are going to be kind of interesting to do. Maybe we should do that today. Okay, that's what we're going to do today. Let's try get a few of the walls up around these corridors so that it starts to look a little bit like this corridor over here. Oh, and I can show you guys how I made these really cool light fixtures too. So quite a lot of work to do. Now, is that all of the disk drives? I'm sure I made more disk drives than that. Okay, we're missing 4 disk drives to complete this array over here. But that looks kind of fancy, doesn't it? I like it, man. I like it. Oh, you know what we also need to do, guys, is we need to make a room for our little soldering facility over here, don't we? Oh, man, so much work to do around here. It's unbelievable. I tell you what, guys, the life of a freaking modded Minecraft player is never over, especially, oops, this has been a bit derpy, especially when it comes to chisel and bitsing, right? Man, I still have a lot of chiseling bitsing work to do over here, but I wanted to show you guys a little bit of how I do the chisel and bitsing for these grills, because I know a lot of you guys have been commenting on the grills. You've really been liking them. Also, never have anything in your offhand when you are chiseling and bitsing. Just a recommendation, because things go horribly wrong with it. Now, these grills that I've been making over here are really, really simple to make. I'm really, really proud of them, though, because they are so simple. I think they turned out real good. And actually, this is kind of wrong because we need to get this sort of weird blocky color on the inside of the grill before we do anything else. So I guess what I should probably do is use one of these positive chisel designs for this. So let's try this out. Let's make a positive chisel design like this, and we shall replace it on this side. And nope, that's cute, but it is wrong. We're going to have to turn it around like that. Okay, there we go. Nice. Now, that's looking pretty good. Oops. No, that's not looking good at all. Let's do a placement of the chisel and bits. Get rid of the stupid torch, and we can get it done like that. Nice. Then what we have to do, of course, is come in here with the individual bits to try and fix them up. And it's these corner bits that we don't have positive chisel designs for, so we kind of have to do those manually, right? I also don't really know what we're going to do in the center over here. Let's just do a little bit of replacement over here. Or what we could do is... how are we going to do this? Let's get a fresh positive chisel design, copy this, replace this one. No, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. We're going to replace this one like that. And that's definitely wrong. Let's try that one. Okay, replace it like that. And then we can go to draw region and just get rid of that like so. And there we go. That's looking good. No, that's not looking good at all. What is going on here? Jeez. Okay. If I just fill this in like this, is anybody going to say anything? Nobody's going to notice, okay? That's fine. We'll just leave it like that. Now, how are we going to do these little sections over here? I guess, an interesting way to do this might be something like this, right? Let's go 1 pixel like this, all the way across to here. There. Okay. And then... let's do the same thing on all 4 sides. So let's do another pixel across like so to there. And then this one will come to here. And then let's fill this in all the way to 1 pixel on this side. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so let's make it nice and solid. Now we can try and make something out of it, I suppose. Oh yeah, baby, I done cracked the nut on this one, guys. I've figured out a beautiful chisel and bits design for our intersection pieces of our walkway. Looks pretty familiar, I must say. I did something similar in Hermitpack, but I don't know, I just love this design. I think it's perfect for the intersections. It's the kind of thing that a human colony would build, right? Nice and clean, nice and symmetrical, but it's going to allow all the liquids and stuff to drop down there from the passageway. I think it looks super fancy, man. The best thing about this design, by the way, guys, is that it only requires 3 pieces to replicate at all of the intersections. So with the positive chisel design, let's copy the center piece over here, the very center piece over here, and the corner bit on this side. And then if we come to another intersection like this, all we need to do is place down some solid blocks, and then it's super easy to replicate this thing. And that's going to save us a lot of time because we're going to have intersections all over the base, right? There's even some intersections over here, for example, that we'll probably need to work on in between those rooms. But take a look at this. Which one is this now? This is if we hold down shift. Okay, so that's the middle bit. All we're going to do is place these down like this. Looking good, right? Then, where's the centerpiece? There it is. We'll change it to placement. Nice and simple. And because it's all symmetrical, it just fits together so very nicely. And then these are going to be the corner pieces, right? So one on that side, and one on that side, one on that side. And the last one here, boom, baby! We've got a new intersection grill over there. Looking really good. Unfortunately, the pain in the butt part comes when we actually have to do the sort of finishing touches over here. So what I'm going to do is do that with you. And by the way, guys, in the controls, you can actually set a button to pick block for chisel and bits. And I've got a pick block for chisel and bits, so I can just pick any of the bits that I need, and then I can use them really easily. I think that's kind of cool. Anyway, check out this, man. All we got to do now is finish off the fine little bits, right? Like the little connecting pieces over here. And we got to do the same on this side. We need some basalt in this line, and then some solid gray in that line, and then we can just finish it off. So I suppose like that's where the pain comes in where we have to do these fine little bits of cleanup. But you know what, man? It's not too bad. I mean, have a look at this. We actually do have to do a little bit more cleanup over here, but that's okay. I think this is going to be the wrong one. No, it's perfect. Okay, nice. There we go. You see? Nice and simple. Nice and simple, except we got to do a little bit more cleaning up over here. Oh, chisel and bits, man. I tell you what, if you want to lose freaking decades of your life, get into the chisel and bits mod. It is the devourer of time, like nobody's business. Oh, but I love it so much. It's so epic. Oh, the sweet, sweet side of progress, Cyberdogs. This place is starting to look super fancy now, man. I'm loving it. Just finished installing all of the disk drives, cleaned up all of the chisel and bitsing, and moved the soldering things to a different location in the base. And isn't this place looking awesome? Oh man, I'm loving it. Let's get into the maintenance level so I can show you what I did with the solderers. If we follow this cable over here, which connects up to our disk drive array, we're going to follow this all the way to the back of the base, and I'm going to turn this room into a soldering room or a refined storage room. For now, we've just got solderers and our crafting grid and our controller over here, but we can add some other cool refined storage things in here. Anyway, that's kind of cool. The problem with this is, though, it's kind of out of reach, right? It's at the back of the base, and what I want to try and do is install a couple of, I guess they are monitors that gives us access into our refined storage system, and I guess this is probably a really good spot for them right here, right? I was thinking like we could stick it over here, like that was cute, but very, very wrong. No, ReNDoG, that's the wrong place for that controller. It should be over here. There we go, right? So now we have access to our system from this position. And I want to stick one at the back of our disk drive array too, right? If we can stick one over here. So now we've got a couple of entry points into our system, which is good. Now we don't have to go back and forth to that part of the base every time we want to access our items. So that's kind of cool, man. Next step, we're going to start working on the walls of this central passageway. So I need to get myself a few materials up and running. But yeah, place is looking good, right? I know, people, I know. Looking fancy, baby. Dang it, Cyberdogs. I'm having some serious problems recording today's episode of FoolCraft. They're not real problems, though. The problem is I can't stop freaking playing. Oh, man, I've been playing all day now. Last time we were together, I was talking about trying to be a little bit more efficient in FoolCraft, doing a little bit less progression per episode, but making more episodes for you guys. Well, today I have failed at that task, guys. I have been at this all afternoon long, and I've just been loving it so much. That's the thing. I am so addicted to modded Minecraft. I cannot help myself, guys. I mean, look at this. Look how freaking cool this place is looking now. I love it. I want to get it finished, though. I really, really do. I was hoping to head over to the city of maybe today to work on the Emporium, but I don't think we're going to have time, guys. I don't think we're going to have time. Don't have much longer in this episode to do. But yeah, anyway, let's carry on with what we're doing over here because we're having loads of fun. Take a look at this. I have discovered something kind of sweet. Look at this beautiful little, I guess, detail underneath the arch over here. This little bit of black and yellow from the caution block. Doesn't that look cool? I kind of want to make that happen all over the place, like all along the corridors. The problem with this, though, is that it's going to make everything a little bit more expensive. Let me show you guys why. I think we're probably going to have to do, yeah, it's going to have to be these ones. So let me just break like 3 of these blocks away just so that we can have a look at what it's going to look like. And then 3 of these ones. These are painted blocks, by the way. For those of you guys may have noticed, I'm using the painted blocks in parts of the base where you can't actually see the blocks so that the whaler will never give way what block it is. Just a little bit of resource saving, but it's all good, man. So check it out. If we add some of those blocks like that, those caution blocks over there, and then we get our chisel out, if we push this back by a plane like this, 1, 2, 3, I don't know how many times this has been pushed back. It looks like maybe 1 or 2 pixels. It looks like it, or is it just 1 pixel maybe? I think it's just 1 pixel. No, it needs to be another pixel, right? So another couple of pixels like this. Doesn't that look really cool? Oh man, I love that. We can't actually see it at the bottom one for some reason, but we can see it at the top one. Why can't we see it at the bottom one? That's kind of weird. Oh, I did the wrong layer of these blocks. So let's get rid of these ones and add these caution blocks like this. And that should give us a nice little... Look at that. That is really cool. I mean, it kind of adds a little bit of light, I guess, into the wall. I kind of like that, man. I like the depth also, right, of chiseling these blocks back a bit. I think that looks really, really cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that because that's going to add a whole bunch more work into the build over here. But yeah, I want to try and get this corridor into a little bit of a better shape. And then I suppose we'll say goodbye for today. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to head over to the city or maybe. But yeah, let's see. Let's see how many blocks I have left here to place down and how far I can actually get. ReNDoG, put the freaking modder down, dude. It's time to make more videos, you butthole. Okay, Cyberdogs, time to get real with each other. This has got to be the final segment for today's video. I gotta put the FoolCraft down, man. I cannot keep on playing. I'm trying to be a little bit more disciplined, a little bit more efficient with FoolCraft episodes, but I can't do that if I'm just gonna be playing the entire day long. I'm just having so much fun. Look how cool this place is looking. I'm currently adding some light into our brand new corridor section over here using this very beautiful chisel and bits block that I've made. It looks really sweet, right? Let me try and show you exactly what this is. Let me get this to placement, and what I've done is I've kind of tried to make like a neon light that sort of fits into the side of the roof over here. Oops, don't click with the chisel, Ren, you stupid idiot. Now let me see if I can get one of the bits out of here to show you what this is. Oh yeah, there we go. It is a glowing white block, and the way that I made this was by combining bone meal and glowstone inside of the color maker, which I showed you guys, or the colored block maker, which I showed you guys a few episodes ago. Yeah, kind of cool, right? And that's the beautiful thing about Chisel and Bits. Once you get your templates down, it's so very easy to actually build your base, right? I mean, the time gets spent in creating the templates themselves, but once they are ready to go, as you guys can see, it is just a simple matter of replacing the blocks with the new templates that you've created all the way through the base that you are designing, and eventually it all comes together and looks really, really fancy. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Still a lot of detail work to do around here though, right? Yeah, I gotta do a lot of cleanup, but I just wanted to get the initial blocks down. And now our passageway has a whole bunch of lighting in it, and I gotta say, it looks so freaking sweet, man. It looks like some sort of a human colony, doesn't it? I love it, man. There's one last thing that I want to try, though, and I want to get a bit of glass out of here, and let's get this chiseled into this pretty cool-looking glass, which is called Bubble, and I want to try and add a little bit of glass into the ceiling of this chamber. I haven't quite figured out what to do with the center of this room yet. I thought about making some walls and stuff for it, but I kind of like how those disk drives are just sort of sticking out like that. I think it looks kind of cool. I think it'll look really sweet, though, if we get a little bit of glass in here, because that's kind of like the theme that we're going for. So let's just build a little bit of a glass ceiling over here with our wand, making life so much easier, right? Oh, man, I love modded Minecraft so much. Look at that. That looks kind of sweet. It's a little bit low, though, so maybe what I want to do is raise this entire glass section up by one block. That might look pretty cool. And then make some sort of a wall in the center, maybe some sort of like a glass wall all the way around the disk drive array. That might look pretty sweet. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye, man. Seriously, I gotta stop going. I gotta stop going. I need to get this video out to you guys. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode, though, guys. We made a nice bit of progress here with the chisel and bitsing, and I really love how this room has turned out. I think it's looking absolutely fantastic. Do I have any glass left? No. Okay, I need to stick a bit of glass in there. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm saying goodbye. Thank you so much for watching, man. ReNDoG signing out from the FoolCraft server. Hope you had a great time with me today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll smell you all in the next freaking episode. I'm going to carry on playing, guys. I'm sorry. I can't help myself.